This little guy came down. First of all, guys, I'd like to apologise for the hound. People go to work and they lead busy lives, and the dog goes in the garden shed, or we're in the middle of a big rainstorm. We seem to have had the wet weather for what seems like the second week now. We're in June. Obviously, the chemtrailing is having its effect in convincing you the weather patterns are changing, but this is not about chemtrails. This is about honey. This little fella, I found him. He was in my back garden. He come down and he was absolutely battered and soaked from the weather. So I decided he needed to go indoors. I put him in my shed with all these planks of wood, and he dried out, and I've just given him a feed, and he's I think he might have been in a spider's web somewhere, because he seems to have lost part of his wing, which is going to be a problem for him, probably the reason he hasn't flew off. With that said, I decided to give him some food, so I gave him my favourite honey. And my favourite honey over the last year is raw Cambridgeshire Ivy honey, and it's from a place called, guys, Old Forge Honey, Old Forge Apiaries in Cambridge. Look them up, guys. This is Ivy honey. It's the most powerful honey I've ever tried, and as you know, I'm a massive fan of honey. I love its antibacterial effects, antimicrobial effects, from what our little friends can do. I love the fact it's full of enzymes, so it's self-digesting, and it brings about many health-giving benefits. I'm just going to move the camera. There we go. That by far the best honey I have tried in a long time. Go to the top of the class, raw Cambridgeshire honey. What an honey that one is. Now guys, this is raw honey, okay? Raw. Do not mistake it with the utter garbage and crap the supermarket is full of. Do not mistake it. These guys are producing a lovely product. I do not mind giving them a shout out one bit. Like I said, I just had to make a video on this product. Out of 10, I'm going to score this one 9 out of 10, and you know why? It's not the honey. It's just maybe I got it in the wrong container, but when you're dealing with raw honeys, they tend to move around, and with this container, guys, it just tended to glue it up a little bit. But other than that, if it was in a glass jar, this, and I'm going to order some more, so I'll get that in a glass jar. This one was 9 out of 10. It'd be 10 out of 10, this one, if it was in a glass jar. The container just is not probably up to the job. As you can see, this is 500 grams, and I always buy kilograms. Our little friendies seem to get a bit more active. Look, he's getting active, but I don't know if he's picking this up. I know these GoPros ain't the best for focusing in. I can't focus it, guys, but you can see he's got a bit of a problem with his wings, but he's had a good feed and he's getting a bit more active. Let's just hope he I got rid of most of the spiders in here, because there is actually, guys, there's a bee's nest under this shed, and it's lovely every year when we hear the bees. When you hear the bees under here and you're exercising, it's great. As you can see, he's got a little bit of damage on his wings. but he's liking the he's liking his YouTube audience, isn't he? Hey, there you go. You're getting a real close up of him now. He likes you YouTube audience, doesn't he? Hey, what an amazing insect. Hey, oh, he's gone on top. As you know, they don't fly, they hover. They hover. This enables them to get into flowers and do their job of collecting pollen. I'm lucky I got a lovely garden, unlike some people. Oh my god, he's fell over. I've got a lovely garden, and I get lots of bees in the garden. Oh my god. But he's up and he's moving due to that honey. That's got him going a bit. Like I say, unusual video for me this time, guys. Just thought I'd show you what's going on during this wet weather. But like I say, this honey, wow, he's a lot more mobile than he was. He needed that feed. I just placed a little bit of it on a spoon and he's away, look. But I don't know whether I don't think he's going to fly away anytime soon. But there you go, I've got a friend who watches me work out. The honey, raw Cambridgeshire ivy honey. Wow, am I going to try some more of their products? I use lots of honey, guys, and I even had a detox effect when I started this one, I don't mind saying. I've used Bulgarian, I've used Spanish, and it's not the same. It's obviously the reason people say use your local honey or use British honey. And I'd bought Bulgarian honey, and it's all over eBay at the minute, and it must piss a lot of guys off who are making honey in Britain. So price is not always it, guys. You know, price of this one, I wouldn't like to say, very comparable. English honey's probably run maybe £1. All you're saving is £1 or £2. You're probably saving £1, guys. And the fact is, you're not going to get that DNA antigen. You're not going to get that antigen reaction, mate. And if it's not English honey, you're not. I mean, I'm not saying Bulgarian honeys and Spanish honeys are not good. They are, but I'm telling you, if you can get a good English honey, the medicinal properties of that honey will show themselves to you. They'll become very, very apparent. Like I said, I'm an healthy guy, and I quickly had a massive detox effect from this honey. Absolutely. Old Forge, Apiaries, Cambridge, lovely job. Keep it up, sir. Lovely.